going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. We just got done with the Ukraine Sweden match. Sorry about the delay, but it went into extra time, and Ukraine wins in extra time. They score a very last minute winner. It was I was hearing the commentators speaking. They said it's the second latest goal in Euros history, so it's pretty amazing that happened. You guys know I like Isak, and it's unfortunate to see Sweden go out. I was looking forward to see them go on, but the red card. I think that really affected the game. They didn't. After that, that really just let them down. Danielson, he got the red card. Danielson, sorry, he got the red card, and that really let Sweden down. And just for that last 10 minutes, Ukraine was able to just attack. And just what a game by Zinchenko from Manchester City. What a game from him. He scored the goal, an amazing goal, the amazing strike. When he, yeah, you predicted the winner. Yeah, you were there right with me. Yeah, you predicted the winner. But yeah, good job on that. But yeah, just what a game from Zinchenko. He really, I think he played left back today. He played left back today. He's been playing like in that kind of defensive midfielder role for Ukraine. No, he scored the first goal. Zinchenko scored the first goal, and then he assisted on the second. That's why I think Zinchenko's definitely the man of the match in this game. He stayed on the pitch the whole game, and he gave it his all. And yeah, he scored 27th minute, and he assisted in the last few minutes there. But Emil Forsberg, he played so well for Sweden. He kind of disappeared during extra time. I'm assuming he was probably tired, but he was definitely Sweden's best player, I think, this Euros. I think he scored all the goals for them, and just he played really well today. He scored not all the goals, but he scored like 4 goals, I think, in 4 games. That's crazy what he did. And just his technique is on the ball is so good. Like he had that really he hit the goal obviously, and then he hit the post and bar um after that in the second half. So I mean that was amazing what he can do. But just I have to clap it up for Ukraine because just their players came to play. This Yarmolenko from West Ham, he played the whole game as well. He is so good. Like I said, I mean he just like Sinchenko, he played his heart out, and he got crosses into the box. He's really underrated. I think he had a really good Euros. And just going, I mean, let's see what they can do against England. But I think he's having a really good Euros. Same with Zinchenko, but I think this guy is really having a good Euros, and it's fun to watch this guy. It really is. He's at West Ham at the moment. You don't really um hear about him doing so well in the Prem, but like I think in this tournament, he's definitely been one of the better players, and probably him or Zinchenko being Ukraine's best player, and just getting those crosses into the box. He really created chance after chance. He had this. I think there was this really good opportunity. He put the ball in, and he would just keep putting the ball in. And he put the ball in, but I think they missed. There was some really good opportunity in the second half. I think it was, and and I think I think he just had a great game. We're not gonna do the player ratings, but it's just a little recap. Because to be honest, my knowledge on Ukraine's players is not great. I don't know half the starting 11, or not even half. I know less than half the starting 11. I'm not gonna do Sweden because that wouldn't make sense. But yeah, I mean Sweden subbed off some of their best players in the end, like Kulusevski, Larsson, and Isak. I think because they got tired. They really got tired. I think in the end, and it was yeah. I think England will win. I think they'll go to the final. Actually, they have a pretty clear way into the final. Actually, I believe. So I mean, I can read it out real quick. I can pull it up one sec. Let's see here. All right, yeah. So England will have to go. They beat Germany today. So I mean, yeah, they have a really clear chance at the final. They have Ukraine. I think they can win that. I mean, I don't know what Ukraine can do, and then they'll have either Denmark or Czech Republic, the two underdogs. So I think England has a really easy shot at the final. I mean, you never know with Denmark or Czech Republic. They did they did play well. Like I mean England obviously beat them in the group stage, but they're still a good team. They're still a good team. Czech Republic, and then Denmark. We never know with them. They really came back to get into the round of 16 because they were like fourth in their group at one point or something like that, and then they came back to finish second. So I mean, yeah, I mean England already beat Czech Republic, but you never know. Things can. But I think this is a pretty easy route. Like this is what England probably wanted. This is as best as they could have gotten. And then I think the two main threats are obviously definitely Italy and Belgium. Um, Italy's been so good this tournament. I haven't been able to do a reaction to any of their games, unfortunately, but I hope I can do one soon. Maybe the Belgium game. I think we will be doing a reaction to. I think I'm free that day. But yeah, that's definitely going to be a great game. I haven't reacted to Italy yet, but I'll say what I can say about them now. They've been so good. I think defensively they were amazing. They only conceded one goal, and they had a record of like 10 games without conceding before the Euros or something like that. And they're unbeaten since I think 2018 or something like that. They're unbeaten ever since. I mean, their manager Roberto Mancini, he's amazing. He's having them playing amazing soccer. It's so fun to watch his type of soccer. Italy is known for being more of a defensive type country. Like Syria. I watched Syria a lot. It's a really defensive league. They used to be a really defensive team, but just he's really unleashed them in terms of attacking. England to the final. Ooh, you think Denmark will win? Okay. Denmark versus Belgium, and Belgium wins. I agree. I think Belgium will win the Euros at this point. We could. Well, I'm gonna react to my predictions after the Euros over, and same with NBA. I'll be reacting to my predictions if you're into that stuff. But yeah, we'll be reacting to that. But yeah, I think Belgium's definitely the biggest threat to England. But yeah, I mean, going back to the Ukraine game, I think Ukraine they've been in that Netherlands match, of course, to open the tournament. They lost that game, but they finished third in the group, and this is a surprise. Sweden finished first in the group. All of that just to go out in the first round of the knockout stages. That's just unfortunate. I feel bad. But Ukraine, it's just the soccer they play is amazing. I think their manager Shevchenko. He's an amazing manager. Like just like the 1-2s I see. The passes going forward, the long balls, and the crosses. Like his strategy was to get crosses in. That really works well, and it paid off today. His that system would work in a pretty top. I think that system could work really well somewhere in maybe a better team because obviously Ukraine they don't have top players, but like if you put like some really good players in that system, like for example, I'm thinking of Donny Van de Beek. I think he'd be perfect in that system. I really do. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on Ukraine and their manager. I think their manager is one of the better managers in this competition. But yeah. So yeah, Ukraine, their chances against England, I don't think they're that big. I think Ukraine will definitely beat them. I mean, I think England will definitely beat them. Our predictions are trash. Yeah, I think they are. I had France winning, I think, and England in the final, and we had France winning. I think that's what it was. Oh wait, no, we didn't have England going to the final. We had the Netherlands, I think. That's already over. They were out in the first round. So our two finalists to go to the Euros, they're both out. That's crazy. I never would have thought this happened, but I thought France was gonna win. It's kind of disappointing that they're out. I like France. They're a good team. I always like them. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just this has been very, 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 very surprising Euros. And yeah, just a lot of upsets in this first round. I mean, yeah. Just a lot of upsets in this first round. I mean, Netherlands were out. France. I mean, so many teams. All of Group F is out. Portugal, Germany, and France. They're all out. That was the best group in the Euros. I think the group of death. It was the most entertaining group for sure. It was definitely the most entertaining group in the. It was definitely the most entertaining group in the group stage, but just in the end, none of them were able to get out. Even Portugal lost. So I mean, obviously to Belgium. Belgium, they're a good team. Belgium or Italy. I think the winner of that will win the Euros. I agree. I think the winner of that will win the Euros. Yeah. Yeah, not much to talk about for this game, to be honest. I mean, I think it was a very not really eventful game. It wasn't like those other games we saw yesterday. Like Sweden, like I think normally Sweden was more used to playing a low block and defending, against Spain, what they did to get that no draw, and I think against some other teams. But today it was really Ukraine doing that in the first half and in the second half. And then when they got the red card, it was really just Ukraine attacking and dominating the game. And I think Sweden just wasn't able to, obviously, with a with a man lost to a red card, you can't really come back. I mean, you can't really score. They're really just trying to. That's so unfortunate. Like, just 120th minute. This guy. I forgot his name. What's his name? Let me check. Well, he was Dovbiek. I don't know how to say his name, but he was assisted by Zinchenko. But just you defend so well for that whatever 10 to 15 minutes when your guy's out, and you could just force penalties. You're that close, and you concede the second latest goal in Euros history. Just think about that. That's so unfortunate. And Sweden had such a good tournament. I think no one was really talking about them, to be honest, as like dark horses or something like that, like as underdogs. But no one was talking about them. I thought they could maybe make a run. I mean, at least to the quarterfinals, but they weren't able to. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's just I can't believe Sweden's out. I just can't. And Ukraine, they've had an okay tournament. They finished third in their group. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just disappointing. I think I was looking forward to watch Isak against England or something like that, but hey, whatever. We'll see where he goes this summer. I don't know. He's been linked to a number of top clubs. I think it was like Arsenal and maybe Real Madrid. I hope he doesn't go to Arsenal because I'm a big fan of Man United, obviously. So I think he was also linked to Real Madrid. So I mean, I don't know. Let's see what happens with him. He might even stay at Sociedad. I don't know. He had such a good season there. 17 goals last season with Sociedad. So let's see what happens. I think he's definitely one for the future. He really, I think, put a lot of people on notice in this Euros. He really put people on notice. He actually didn't score. He didn't score at all. And he had a really good chance today actually to score, but he didn't score. Just that really big run. In that I forgot which game that was, but he had a really good run. And against Spain, he played really well. I think he won star of the match a couple of times, maybe one or two times. I forgot, but I know he definitely won it once. He put a lot of people on notice, and I think that's always a good thing to do. These Euro tournaments, these major tournaments, there's always that star that puts someone on notice, and I guess it was him. And there's been a lot of other players that I probably haven't mentioned, but I definitely think Isak is one of them. Dumfries from the Netherlands. He had a good tournament, but yeah. But yeah, that's it for today. That's it for this match. There's not much to talk about in terms of the match itself. Just kind of I talked about predictions and stuff for the upcoming rounds, who I think will win. And I ultimately think Belgium will win the Euros. So yeah, let's see if my prediction is correct. I'm obviously rooting for Italy because I love the Serie A league. I've been cheering on Italy for this tournament. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in that game. That's definitely the best game coming up. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow our Instagram. It's right up here. You can see it. It's YPUS Sports. It's at YPUS Sports. It's right here. You can just copy that. And then yeah, make sure to join our Discord server. I do not know if the link is in the description, but you can check on old videos. I think like maybe 2 videos back or 3 videos back from former match reactions, old match reactions. They're probably there, and I did use a link that lasts forever. So if you're interested in joining our Discord server to talk sports, basketball, soccer, football, if you're interested in that, make sure to join it, and you can participate in all our events and stuff. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, like I said, make sure to hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.